We are here at SABR 50, which has been delayed by COVID, and I'm going around the exhibitors room, and we're here with Dan Schlossberg, who we've spoken with before. Dan, how's it going?
Oh, fine. Great to be here. Great to have SABR live again.
And what are you up to these days?
I'm still writing books. I've written 40 now. I just finished my 2023 book called Baseball Zeros. And here at the SABR conference, I'm trying to sell When the Braves Rolled the Diamond, Designated Hebrew, and the new Baseball Bible.
So the new book that you're working on, who's that going to be published by?
It's going to be Skyhorse, which is part of, actually sports publishing part of Skyhorse, and they did these 3 books as well.
Now, you've been obviously writing for a long time. So how do you find things have changed over the course of when you wrote your first book to when you're coming out with your next one?
Very good question, Ron. It's a little bit hard to say, but things are much more digital now than they used to be. And I'm not sure I like that because I'm a techno nerd, as mentioned many times. So it's a little hard sometimes dealing with an editor by email or private message when you'd much rather talk to them on the phone, for example.
Your process when you're writing, how has that changed over the course of the years?
That really hasn't changed much. I'm still a person that likes to write when it's quiet, which means early morning or late at night. During the day, especially late afternoon, kind of biorhythms go down and I don't work as well. The phone rings, family intervenes, friends think because you're home you're not working. So there are many interruptions. Plus the dog has to be walked.
And what about the actual, how do you write? Do you write pen and pad? Do you write on a typewriter, computer?
I do write on a computer. I actually had to learn how to use a computer years ago because a publisher insisted that was the only way he'd accept the manuscript. And it was a big contract, $25,000. So yes, I switched to the computer, and I feel like I learn new things every day.
Tell us about your new book that's coming out.
Called Baseball Zeros with sports publishing. Again, a part of Skyhorse. It's all things that never happened in baseball, such as 0 slams for Nolan Ryan, 0 RBI titles for Willie Mays, 0 intentional walks for Roger Maris in 1961, that kind of thing.
Now that last one you mentioned, I remember as being very strange, but he had the Yankees lineup that pitchers had to deal with. So, but some of those other things, pretty much can't anything be a 0?
Yes, I found hundreds of these things. I really did. In fact, I had fun with this title, this text, I should say, because I have almost 0, which is the number of times Luke Sewell struck out in 1932. He actually struck out three times, but that was almost 0, especially compared with modern standards. And 0, 0, 0, triple 0. The batting average of the 1940 Chicago White Sox before and after opening day because Bob Feller pitched a no-hitter.
That's very good.
And I have 00, Paul Dade's uniform number for reasons unknown. And 0 for Al Oliver and Ray Ordonez and a bunch of other players whose names started with the letter O.
What about the research? How has the research changed from when you first started to these days?
The research has changed for the better because now you have things like baseball reference. And whenever I'm stuck for immediate information, I go to a player's record at baseballreference.com, and it's great.
Very good. All right, Dan, thanks very much. Continued success, and good luck for the future.
Thanks very much, Ron. Always great to talk to you.